must be our goal and our guide. And all that we strive for as a human family, dignity and hope, progress and prosperity, depends on peace. But peace depends on us.
We discuss Africa. We see what ails Africa. And today, this afternoon, we want to see whether Sudan will permanently remain a sick child of Africa. Is it a permanent sickness? Can we resolve the issues of Southern Sudan? Is it something that has gone wrong for 200 years? There has always been a problem in Southern Sudan, in that great region, starting from all the way the Alimadi Wars and the rest of all what happened until today. Peace seems to be elusive. Why has UN taken slow action? Why hasn't UN set up a tribunal? We want to see a tribunal that will make sure that Southern Sudan people are accountable. Those who committed crimes against the human beings. 20,000 Sudanese perished. They are perished. They are not accountable. Nobody can account for them. And we cannot sit here, go on hammering peace agreements without mechanisms of accountability. If we set a tribunal for Sierra Leone, for Rwanda, for Camera Rouge, we need somebody to stand up for the poor masses, the masses that have died, the masses that continue to die, the masses that are being brutalized, murdered, maimed on a daily basis by marauding armies of both Riek Machar and Salva Kiir. There must be an accountability. You are not going to sit here and tell people there is no accountability in Southern Sudan. There must be a tribunal. Why do we run to harass countries of Kenya, put ICC on Kenya, put ICC on this country, put ICC on Central African Republic? Why have we delayed on putting a tribunal for Southern Sudan to find out who is killing, who has been killing, how they have been killing people? Let me speak for the people in Southern Sudan, the women, the children who have not gone to school, the children who have no medicine, the children who have nothing, who have been running since 2013, and the war cannot end because of two people. Let them face the tribunal. I'm not going to keep quiet as a Pan-African to see Southern Sudan being maimed, being tortured, being cut, dismembered, and we keep quiet and watch people got images of people, of malcontents singing to us in Uganda, in Kenya, in Ethiopia, in South Africa, telling us they have money. Let them face the international tribunal and tell the tribunal who gave them the guns, where they buying them, how they were killing people. Enough of is enough. Enough is enough for Africa. We have had enough. There is no need of that anymore. Enough is enough. And if people have died, they will not cry. We people who are left on planet Earth must cry for them. We must find justice for them. We must make sure that there are leaders who go on bragging on television stations all over the world, who are accountable. They must be behind bars.
Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome to Punchline Africa TV, broadcasting all the way from Nairobi, the Republic of Kenya. Viewers, wherever you are, this show is the Unfiltered show. You can reach us on our platforms, the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. We are available there for you to see. This is the Unfiltered show. We bring the events as they are. with me in the studio today to bring about the events in Africa. Shameful, some surprising, some embarrassing. But the main topic today is, do public officers in Africa have morals? Is there morality? Is the moral fabric gone? We shall use the Kenyan cases, then move to other cases in Africa where people like Zuma could not resign from office despite the fact that there was a scandal. Do Africans have morals to say, have we reached a state where we say, okay, I have erred, I'm sorry, thank you very much, I did what I could do, but I lost it. Can we do that and reach and pack up and ship and go? Do we have that morality? Do we have that courage in Africa? This show is unsolicited, so unfiltered. With me in the studio now is Miriam Ogutu.
Yes.
Miriam.
Yes.
In Kenya, we have seen of the last 2 weeks towards the Madaraka Day, several events. We saw a prayer, breakfast prayer that turned into painful prayer.
It's a painful prayer now.
Yes, painful prayer. Yes, because people went for a prayer. We came out painfully, with pains. They came out hearing stories. They came out, the president was not happy. The president stayed on the stage. He didn't read his speech. He was pained.
He had a speech actually written.
Yes, he was pained. The morals. Why does he talk and write every day the same thing when people's morals are not changed? And those who have made it very difficult, look at the morals in Amazonia, for example. Paul Biya, people starve, they are dying of hunger, but Paul Biya is eating. Does he have morals? Does he have morals to make sure that he's a head of state of a country that is bleeding, where children have not gone to school? Do we have morals in public officers in Africa? Do we make constitutions and then eat them? Do we shrink the constitution? Do we behave like monsters? Are we classified as the black dark continent? Is Malcolm X right to say the worst thing that you can say to a white black man is to tell the black man the truth?
Yes.
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 I'll talk about the morals.
Yes.
And someone is trying to challenge me here. I do have them. And I'm going to tell you frankly, I have them. Because if I didn't have the morals, I would not be here.
Yeah, and just to what you just mentioned, what has been happening in the country, and I think the latest culminated in what was seen yesterday. I didn't watch the show. I think I was a bit tied up. I did not go to YouTube to watch it, the interview that happened between Nairobi governor and at JKL last night. And of course, culminating from last week and a tirade of attacks that during Madaraka Day, Nairobi governor was seen to be attacking with words. Nairobi women's representative, Miss Esther Passaris, that a section of the public was not very pleased about, and then later on he released I think he released an audio conversation, a phone call that the governor and the women representative had heard in private, as much as the content there is questionable and the manner in which whatever Passaris was asking. I've not listened to the whole thing because normally I'm not really drawn to that kind of stuff easily, but just partly what people have been saying. And so she was asking for money and this and that. fine, it could be a problem because she's married and all that and whatnot. But also, this conversation was held in private. I think Pasaris, even if she was asking for money or whatever she wanted from Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko, she called, and that was a private conversation. And to her own comprehension and belief, she thought this thing was private. But unfortunately, or fortunately, or whatever the case, the Nairobi Governor was recording this conversation, and it was made public, and now it has brought a lot of things to the fore. And then yesterday, I think the governor went to JKL, and he had a lot of evidence in the manner in which they have been communicating, which has not been okay with the Nairobi women's representative. And so I watched a tweet by JKL on and see the response from Kenyans. And actually, a huge section of Kenyans wanted the interview to continue.
Yes, because
I'm shocked.
The interview,
Yes.
people wanted it to continue because Sonko was trying to explain the type of corruption. The type of corruption. This is a married woman. A married woman who goes behind to be talking to married men, explaining her marital status, money, or the man is not looking after me. These are the things between the two people. You don't take them to everybody.
Yes, it was private.
In the market.
Yes.
You see, we create depression ourselves. In that tape, you'll hear Pasaris is talking, and that's the way she talks. And you can't say that was not her.
That was her voice.
Yes, that's the way she talks. She tells people, you remember the campaigns of 2007, 2013, she moved from one party to the other because she could not be able to be accommodated in any particular party. You see, once you start belittling your husband, if you're a wife, or if you're a man and you belittle your wife, nobody says all of us have straightforward morals. There might be morals. That's why that's why they put there the standards. The Bible put there the 10 commandments in order to keep the morals. Yes.
Yes, that was a serious.
Otherwise, this started by God,
Yes.
not us.
Yes.
Because if they left without, then we would not know whether the morals are there or not.
It will be like a jungle.
It's a jungle. So, Pasaris is ever telling people about the husband. Okay?
It was just one person.
No, but she was.
Yes.
Sonko seemed to have plenty of these tapes. Last night, Sonko left JKL, went and put on his own online. He had 57,000. It is 100, going to 100 something.
Wait, 57 what?
1,000 viewers. Views.
Oh, views.
Viewers, actually, not viewers.
So did he put another different material than...
No, the one that Koinange refused him to put there. We have them all now. You can, if I can display for you. I don't know whether I should do that.
It is on his Facebook page.
Yeah, he released it.
Okay.
He released it out. He released everything. Said this woman came for this money, I refuse. Came for this, I gave. This for I gave. That one I gave. Even the recent one, where she had already got money paid for, she wanted extra money. So this hunger for money.
But why would he not have stopped her just in private, tell her, you know what, madam, I think you're crossing the lines. I've been helping you. I can't do it anymore. Just in private.
No, the two of them seem to have an affair that they don't want to tell us. There's a chemistry that is causing chaos, which should come out open.
You're looking too far.
But this is uncensored.
Okay.
Unfiltered. But everybody is looking like that. What do you think people are concluding?
Deducing us from the situation.
Yes, look at the first tape. Look at the second tape. The way she talks. The one thing that has made me very, very upset and get disgusted is that thing of my husband. Tell you, what morals do you have?
So you'd not appreciate if your wife was talking about you?
No.
Yes.
I swear.
It's not right.
In the name of God, you go and tell people anything about me?
Yeah, it's not.
Never. Never again. Never.
So she was saying the husband was not providing for the money.
If you go and talk about me, if I'm not providing, and you have told the people in the public, those people can help you.
But you know,
But this David Matsanga
Yes.
will not. And I will not help. If you tell people, that's the end of it.
But you know, girls, ladies, we talk to our friends.
It is up to her.
Yes.
If it's up to them, you do it like this. I swear over my father. I've never seen my father.
Yes.
My father's burial. I don't ever talk to you again. Even if they bring police, the court, I will not.
Then if they bring Maraga himself.
Yes. I will not. You can charge, you can take everything from me, but I will never talk to you again.
But women...
Because you would have... No, what is the integrity there?
Yeah.
No, let's reason.
I think the intention, what was the intention? Sometimes it might not have been, she was not coming from a bad place. Maybe my husband cannot provide for that amount of money, but I need it for campaign. Was it not during the campaign time?
But the husband, do you know who the husband is?
I have no idea. Who is the
husband? The husband is the richest man in town.
Who is he?
One of the richest industries. All those industries you see in the industrial area. You're not talking about a small person.
Okay.
He's a very rich person in the country. Actually, he owns some part of Nairobi.
Why was he not?
I don't know, ma'am.
Because we don't know the details yet.
But you saw the details.
If I didn't listen to the whole of...
We are not again. Let's finish this one, then come to Sonko also.
Yes.
We are balancing it. We want viewers, their views. We are trying to balance. We are not going to hit the Pasari alone. We also want to see the behavior. If you are a husband, you have gone to church, you have sworn, or you have got some things that you have done in private with someone, do you go on telling everybody you are a man and a woman, or you have agreed that you are a man, you have helped a woman, and then you go and tell everybody that, look, that woman yesterday, I gave her this money of mine. Is that behavior? That's not the behavior of a man, a real man, a real man, a real man. That's the behavior of a non-existing man. Either that man has mental facilities dislocated.
The mental faculties are not...
Yeah, no dislocation of mentalities, mental faculty. You keep quiet. Some of us, a woman can come and slap me. I will not slap her back. I walk. I will never slap a woman. Never. And that is not be the weakness. Then you slap me and go away from here.
But we can just show the money the backside. We didn't show last time.
Today,
no.
Today I don't know what I have. I don't know.
So no beating of women.
I don't. I don't beat a woman.
Yes, it's an...
I don't insult a woman. I walk away.
Even women should not...
Women insult.
Should not insult.
They can insult, but I would never beat a woman. I would never. But the moment you cross the bridge and go and tell people about what we have done or we are doing, and you expect to talk to David Matanga, this one here again? Never. Never.
But we know we overshare with our friends, with our girlfriends.
Those friends, there are things you can have. There are things, unless I'm a wizard. If I'm a wizard running at night, you can explain to the public.
It's just a weakness women have.
Yes. No, if I'm a wizard, there are some men who take off clothes and run at night.
Yes.
In those villages. That's morals. You can now tell the crowd, the public, that there is something wrong with my husband.
Yes.
But if I'm not, or if you find me instead of going to the toilet, I go on the bed. There you have a right. And the right you have to do is to go quietly to your family or my family and say, tell your son maybe there was something wrong. Instead of going to the toilet, he goes to
the family.
Yeah.
The right channels.
Yes.
So this tiff between a Nairobi governor and Issa Passaris, I thought it was a very small matter. It seems to be there's more to it. And the way you're saying, people start looking further to what's really going on between these two people.
Yeah, because they are not, they are not the only people in a relationship. That's the first thing.
They're both married.
They are both married. They are not the only people in a relationship. They are not the only people who have got children. They are not the only people who have got children out. Everybody here in the world has children out.
No, not everybody.
No, most people.
If the one I know has that,
let them die. Let there be death, and then you see the line. The queue will arrive. People have. Yeah, they have.
Not everybody.
Don't.
Yes, not everybody.
There are people.
Yes.
Because there are certain things. There are certain things that are kept in the heart, and there are some things
until someone
that are shared.
Someone dies, and then.
But this question of your husband cannot help me.
Yes.
What is the insinuation?
That is what.
Is it to get the money? Yeah, that's what Issa Passaris said. Was it there to get the money? Then up. What about if a husband, like this man who do the money, the manufacturers of this illicit money, if he...
They're called wash.
If the wash, no wonder, yeah! Now something is clicking. Oh, yes.
What? Have you just made a discovery?
A discovery.
Could you share with
Not
us?
A confession.
Not yet, but you're getting there.
A discovery.
You discovered, yes.
No wonder. You see, high places everywhere. You know, the type of ladies who are in for a kill. They kill. They attack on a ndio huyo. Nah, yeah.
What do you mean? Because
something is clicking. Because you see, the Nairobi women rape is almost in those categories. You find her around the CEOs.
But she's a leader, so she's expected.
Yes, but now we are discovering that
capital. So
we are discovering it is not only that.
Is there any other evidence outside of the Sonko situation?
Can't you see?
I
How can you quarrel with 6 people?
Which one?
Miguna.
We're not even counting that.
It was worse.
But that was an attack on her. She didn't do anything.
No, but she she attacked Miguna.
What did she say?
A lot of things. We can play back.
She's so harmless.
Please, can we play back what she said on Miguna? Mr. Alai, Robert Alai, yes. And this lady, until I begged Robert Alai, please.
But Robert Alai picks fights with everybody.
No, he picked fights, but you know when he's scoring points, it's different from picking a fight. Robert Alai was scoring points here. The Twitter was on hot water.
But those points, did they make any sense?
Listen.
Did they carry any meaningful engagement in them? Or you're just scoring points for the sake of having more likes and fans on his... He's a blogger, so...
It's not more likes.
Yes.
She got...
Did he have the facts right? On whatever
some facts. Now they are beginning to watch.
Okay.
They are beginning to come. It is not us forcing this. Do we have Sonko's... Now... Do we have Sonko's telephone?
No.
The governor of Nairobi, if you are listening to this, can you call us, please?
You want Sonko to call?
Yes, we shall put him.
To verify what?
No, we shall put him online.
Yes.
Why? We shall put him here to tell us.
So we look for Sonko, and also for the sake of balance,
we look for Passaris.
Nairobi women.
If she can accept.
Because there's always 2 sides of the story, let's not forget.
The 2 sides are on the... Is she going to say this is not her voice? It was a cooked voice?
That will be difficult, yes.
Can you say the voice that was on Mr. Wetangula's discussion?
Did you not see Mr. Wetangula holding a press briefing and saying that is which hand? from his political detractors.
It has now brought her, it has now brought him another disaster.
Yes, yes, the Tokyo. Is it?
Yes.
Embassy.
They have reorganized, they restarted.
I saw it here in the morning.
Yes, I like his shirt. This is a new shirt from from Hong Kong.
Don't say that.
Yeah, these are shirts worn in Hong Kong.
This is African wear. And so the EACC plans to revisit Tokyo Embassy scandal. Let's see how that will play out. Do you think it's a political witch hunt?
It's not a political witch hunt. That thing is let's not talk about it on my TV. Wherever it will end, the God help us.
Yes.
Someone, another stupid man called a lawyer, a professor here, whom I was employing as a bouncer in London, has been threatening me. And he doesn't know I will make a full program on him.
Wajakoya?
Yes.
He's threatening you?
He has been threatening me, yes.
Oh, really? He watches?
Yeah, no. He rang me threatening me.
That?
I've recorded. That's now a matter for police.
It's private, okay.
Yes. I did not even do anything. These pictures were coming from Dubai. I also put the pictures like any other person. You remember? Everybody put it. I don't know why he has chosen to threaten me. But it comes slowly, boss. Leo ninakwambia. Yeah, this guy, people think their background is also not known.
Okay.
Kila mtu wako na background. Na sisi tutatoboa background yako. If you're a bouncer, and I paid you money which made you to go to school, you never employed me. And the money has threatened me so many times. Calling people, do you know Matsanga's number? Do you know this? He knows I am here. Come and face me. Lakini hii kitu ya kunithreaten.
Is he a qualified professor?
We shall ask.
Well, I know somebody who is a lawyer who was saying, this man.
I
said, I don't know.
Unajua watu.
I will ask my boss.
Yes, don't worry.
Is he?
Can I tell you the truth? Yes. This guy was my bouncer. He is a bouncer. I employed him as a bouncer on my door. I encouraged him to go to school. But the way he's doing things and threatening me at night.
At night?
No, he called me and threatened me. He said all this about this. You see, he called me. And I was threatened because of that money. That's why I'm saying about the money, about Dubai, let's not talk it on my television. Okay. I don't know who took what. I have never got anything involved in anything. I don't know. Whether police are looking for who, I don't know this matter. I don't want to use that language.
Yes.
I don't deal with them.
So let's just get back.
And please get me out of it.
All right.
But because of that guy, I remembered some threat. You talked about Wetangula. Wetangula used to threaten me also. Now God caught him up. He's used that language to con so many people in trouble. Not today, very long time. He left my friend, the PS of Foreign Affairs, in chaos. He lost his job. Now it is better to resist. Yes, hapo. Let's move.
Okay.
Miguna has just, as if this is not enough, he has just tweeted.
What has Miguna tweeted?
Oh, he was watching me. He said, and this is what Miguna has said, Mr. Koinange. Hey, oh, mama. This is it gonna rain. It hasn't rained. You see, the worst part of life is to touch Miguna.
That is not very terrible, but go ahead.
Dr. Miguna, Mr. Jeff Koinange, it is unethical to invite a guest for an interview, then terminate the interview because some dubious editorial quality control. Mr. Mike Sonko came prepared. Citizen Kenya clearly terminated the interview because you could not ensnare him. Wait. Wagwan. On this one, I also blame, I agree with Miguna and I agree with Dennis Itumbi for the first time.
I saw his tweet earlier.
I agree with Dennis Itumbi on this matter. If you have invited a guest, don't assess what he wants to say. Agree. In normal journalism, agree
before
what will be said and not said.
Before
but the problem with my friend Jeff Koinange, I don't know what they give him and he doesn't even censor them. Actually, even me, I used to have a very big problem. When you are on the microphone, the man asks you very bad questions. There's a day I almost threw Koinange in the swimming pool. Yes.
At the Intercontinental?
Yes.
Where were you at that time?
Almost pushed him. I was very upset.
What was it? Because you are regular on his show.
Yes, a great friend. I've met him also. My show, my being there, my show was very organized, civilized. There was nothing like this, accusations. Koinange came up with a question that you are going to be jailed. You will be in those yellow uniforms. Hey?
But he normally says as a...
I wanted to talk until somebody intervened and said, can you give Dr. Matsanga a chance to finish?
To respond, yes.
To say these things. You are interrupting him. Yes. He said, you are going to be jailed, man. You are going to be jailed. We were with the late Ken Wafula. Now he gave Wafula advantage. You know, we are talking about Ruto's case. And I was pinning Wafula down that you are the one who brought witnesses in Eldoret. Then they joined hands with, you see, he has invited you. A question, he never told you you'd talk about that. He brought in that. I almost threw him in the
pool. Yeah.
Another day, I picked the...
Now that would have had you jailed for real if you had...
No, he could have only swum if he knows how to swim.
Maybe he doesn't.
But he does know how to swim.
That would be an attempted something.
Yes, he knows how to swim. You can't be a cabin crew. Then you cannot know how to swim on Atlantic.
Of course he does.
Yes, he was on Panama Airlines.
Yes.
Yes, Panam
Airlines.
Yeah, he's a great guy, but my friend, he's going down the train. I want to advise Koinange, just leave Pasaras, whatever you call it, Pasaras, or leave these Kantakras people. His show is very good. This guy is internationally exposed.
Yes.
Why does he bring filthy people? Bad people.
Pasaris is filthy.
No, you can see what they do in the darkness.
Well, everybody have skeletons in there.
But you don't bring them on here. Why do you? If you have
somebody, not her.
If you have arranged to meet in Intercontinental to do your things, why do you bring them to public to us? This is unfiltered.
Now let's talk about Sonko because he's the one who did
that.
Okay. Pasari didn't do that.
Yes. Sonko was not in Intercontinental.
Sonko was wrong to do that.
Mama, Sonko was not in Intercontinental.
Who was... Pasaris. What are we talking about?
What was he doing in the Continental? A married woman at that time.
With who?
She said in the tape she was in the Continental.
I did not... Which tape? There's so many I did not listen to.
Release this thing. Can you play it? Can you play it? Let the public hear.
Let me hear.
Yes.
Seems that I'm
play the first tape.
I'm missing so much of this juiciness.
Hello. Play. Let people hear. For the first time, I agree with Dennis Itumbi on this question of Jeff Koinange. That was not journalism. You should not have thrown this guy. They should have technically said the machines have gone down. But you don't embarrass.
I guess like that.
But
also like you said earlier, normally there's pre-production phase. You agree with the guest. What is it we're going to talk about and the direction of the show and what do you have and things like that. So by the time it's coming live, there are no surprises. Everybody's aware of what is going to be talked about on the show. So they failed to do that. The show, the producers, or even Jeff himself.
Yeah, they should have technically said during the break, that our management is not very comfortable. Let's now switch on to development issues of Nairobi
County. As a Nairobian, that's what I want to hear.
That's why we went to school. That's why when you're a journalist, you've gone to school.
So what a show. Bismarck, hi, thank you for joining.
See?
And Robbie Israel Gitonga, you're saying very hot topic indeed.
Well, we are hammering it. We are not giving quiet. It is more, bring the tape. Get it, guacamoto.
He's hammering it. I'm just cheering on.
You are not cheering. If you're a wife,
Yes.
a girlfriend,
Yes.
a boyfriend of somebody, don't disclose the things that you have done in public, in private, and bring them to us.
It's a bit immature.
It's immature. It is stupid. It is naive.
But Kenya seems
It's
to...
prudish.
They wanted
It's
that.
sardonic. Can I go on?
Just go
Bring my grammar,
Yes.
my Shakespearean English. Can I bring it on? Gosh,
It's just not.
naivety of the highest degree.
And then also considering the topic you have today, these are leaders in Nairobi.
This
County.
exactly. Do African public people have
to-
public
Yes.
officers have manners?
It distracts us from the important things we're supposed to be talking
For
about.
example, Mr.
In
Sonko
Nairobi, yes.
has not even appointed a deputy who is supposed to be a woman or something. Can she?
Which woman
now,
would want
which
to be
woman
in
would
position?
work with Mr. Sonko?
I can't.
Tell me. Which woman? Public morals are collapsed.
Maybe a very tough woman.
You have seen
Like
the
Rachel Shebesh.
other reverend up there, Mr. Another pastor.
Yes. Murdered yesterday. Or was it yesterday or the other day? Yes.
No, there is the one who has been hammering people.
Someone's wife. Yeah, it is on the papers today. But not everybody is called to serve, and others want to serve, but maybe the laws in church are very stringent.
Let me
Should
tell
be allowed
you,
to get married for
I
someone.
said here one day
Yes.
that society has lost its morals. And the people argued with me. Maybe these people don't have it. Can I send it to you? Can I?
Yes.
Tell me.
Yes, our viewers are apparently waiting. Bismarck, are you waiting for that proof? So yesterday, Mr. Mike Sonko, the governor for Nairobi, came armed with paraphernalia, or what do you call it? A whole evidence. I didn't watch the show because I sleep early. But I woke up in the morning, and when I came to work and I was going through my social media, it was on fire, apparently over the interview that was aborted.
What is that?
It's okay. So Kenyans wanted Mr. Sonko to produce the evidence.
Yes. Mr. Sonko was trying to clean up his house. But let's look at Mrs. Sonko.
Mrs. Sonko, the wife. But she's not.
No,
I've not even heard.
Now we are going.
public.
No, we are analysts.
Okay.
The president said, let's look for things that bring this death. Why are people killing each other?
So why?
Isn't it the type of behavior in public that our children are getting knives, our children are exposing each other, our children are committing suicide? You are a man, you are exposing this lady. What about your wife? What does your wife feel?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Baganda women, Ugandans, by now, I think, if it were me,
Kingston.
I would have a lot of knives. Knives, yeah.
Why?
Yeah. This is dangerous.
Or they just stab you?
No, you would not enter the house.
Okay. If you did that.
You have just gone to display the tapes of another woman that you are talking with another lady.
It will be disrespectful.
My place you can't enter. Sindio napigia hapa mdomo. Huko iko kali. Ufu. Kali, nasema ya haki.
It's okay. I'll put up with that. Kingston Kimaru.
Kingston Kimau. Kimaru, thank you. Let you read it. You read it.
Kingston,
things coming. Keep coming.
Your comment really, but thank you for watching and thank you for joining us. And you're saying Passaris should be arrested by EACC for using her body to influence a public officer. Come on, we cannot reduce that to that. That will be a bit low. I don't know.
Yeah, but there are people.
Was she using her body like that? There's no proof to that. We have to be careful.
What do you mean? There was no. Which proof do you want?
What is contained in the rest of the evidence? I didn't even the other phone call. I probably listened to 5 seconds. I didn't finish the whole thing.
Why didn't you finish the whole thing?
I don't know. Maybe I had food and the pot cooking, so I had to go check, and then that was it. I couldn't have my food ban listening to Sonko and Passaris, and then I forgot about it, and then I realized it's still making headlines. Kenyans are tired of they've been getting so much in terms of the scandals in the country, so I think they're enjoying a light moment, but at the expense of who? Passaris' husband. What do you think right now he's even going through? Can you imagine the public embarrassment? And you've said he's a known person. I don't know him, but he's well known.
Well known about what?
So you said he's a famous person. He's known, Passaris' husband. So this could be embarrassing to him, and I'm sure she has grown kids. So this might not be very good. So from that perspective, I don't know. But anyway, resigning, especially in Africa, from office is a critical ethical decision for individuals. But that does not seem to be what happens in Africa when our leaders fail the moral test. And do we have low expectations when it comes to the leaders we choose in these public positions? And why is it so difficult for us to hold leaders accountable? This was a very private conversation. The call that I listened to have just a very fraction of it. And then it was brought to the public. And then we saw the public display of disrespect that happened on Madaraka Day between those two leaders. And that tells you there's actually more to it than what we see in the public eye. There's more going. Do you think they insult each other when they meet? Do you think there's more to it? Because by
you are pushing me to say it.
By the time you
want me to say
by the time you're insulting someone in public like that,
this is not the first person.
Okay.
The governor of Nairobi
has insulted,
has disagreed with.
Okay.
There's another lady. They went to the extent of even bringing videos.
Rachel Shebesh.
Yes.
And there were photos making rounds on social media. Yes.
So these are some of the things that morals in our community.
But there were also allegations
disappeared.
that with Rachel Shebesh they crossed. There were those allegations also, and some very interesting photos. I mean, it's just it's a whole shebang. But back to Esther Passaris. It seems to be she just wanted money. She needed the money.
She wants money, and she uses Baba's name every day
to get the money.
The ODM people disciplinary committee should sit down and start disciplining erratic officers. This goes to tell the story.
Yes.
People have been complaining that ODM gives us money for certificates. It's embarrassing to the president of the party.
But all parties do. Money for, or the one you're given on the side.
On the side.
There have been evidence a lot of our parties have done that, even in the past elections. People who felt they got the nomination, but somebody else was favored because for whatever reason. But ODM, those allegations were very rife, and now from that conversation, she said it was needed for what? The party needed the money. I should go listen to this. But have you sent to the other one?
No, I'm trying to get Stephen. I sent you this tape, and I said, so where is the tape?
If you notice Baba's speech,
Yeah.
I went for a strategy meeting.
Yeah.
And I was given some strategy which I told Baba to use.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And Baba listened to me. He used the strategy at the Jacaranda. Okay?
Yeah.
And Baba has already told someone,
Yeah.
a relative of his, that this one now is going to be my kingpin for Nairobi.
Yes.
Okay?
You now.
So Baba is going to use me.
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
be- So now,
But you guys had so many votes than Baba. Uganda had so many. Yeah.
So Baba has already said I'm going to be in charge of Nairobi for him.
Yeah.
So I'm in charge of now all the MPs. So tomorrow, 7 o'clock, we're going to see him.
Yes.
I want to go with at least 1 million. Everybody's bringing 500,000.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have the money. Pius, I'm a gem na mimi.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, Pius told me, I told him I went to see Sonko. That's why I got home. He called me in the afternoon. I told him I'm going to see Sonko. He told me, why are you going to see him after office hours? I told him there's no office hours in the county.
Somebody's calling.
I'm going to see him because I need some help
was
from
calling,
him.
but I've disconnected. Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, somebody was calling, but I've disconnected.
I know.
Yes.
Okay, as I said, it's okay. So I told Pius I went to see him because I wanted some help from him. Anyway, I had to wait because he was with some MP, some guy called Simon.
Okay.
So he tells me, that's the guy who my land.
Yeah.
Okay, so he says that's the guy who wanted his land. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Who now? Kidero?
You know him? So I told him, Simon Bugwa.
Oh.
Simon, the guy who you were with?
Yeah.
That fellow,
But,
sitting with my enemies. I said, no, I wasn't sitting with him. Me, I was with Sonko. Sonko was with these guys, but he left them to come and sit with me. So he gave me some respect. He's telling me, you're going to be sitting in these hotels with these men. I told him, Pius, don't get insecure. He tells me, anyway, can I meet Sonko? So I told him, yeah, I can arrange.
yeah.
So he wants to meet you.
Okay, let him come. I'll sort.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll sort out his problem.
Yeah, but you see, Sonko, the thing is, he doesn't want to help me.
And I'll give you 500. When are you going to see Baba?
7 in the morning tomorrow.
Okay, I'll give you 500 today.
Now how will I...
Sorry? Sorry?
I have somebody.
Yeah.
I have my PA who I trust 100%. Because me, I'm at the Intercon. I'm even staying here.
Oh, okay. Then you'll send him. You send him today. But you text me his number.
What time?
You text me his number so that
I'll text you his number.
His number. Yeah. So that when he calls me, I'll know he's the one calling.
Who?
Your PA.
No, I'll text you his number.
So that I save it, yes.
Yeah, okay, and then he'll call you. And you tell me what time you want him to come. I'll tell him to just come and sit there and wait for you.
Before 3 o'clock.
Okay, his name is Bush, huh?
Bush, okay. I'll sort him out.
Yeah. Very scary. Okay, let me tell you something else, huh?
Yes.
This is what I feel. If you and I work together, right? And I tell Baba, Kidero has not given me even 1 shilling.
Yeah.
Coming for the rally, you gave me something, at least it helped me out. Huh? I'll tell him, Baba, even the car for me to hire to be able to campaign, Sonko is helping me, and I'm campaigning for you. So what I want you to know is that the person who is helping me is Sonko.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
We will tell Moruto. Moruto has got Baba's guy.
Yeah.
It's not Kidero who put the petition. We will drop that petition. Sonko, I promise you, we will drop that petition.
Yes.
Because I will tell Baba you worked with me.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
I'm
whether
with
it's Uhuru, whether it's Raila.
Yeah.
And you saw this Siko Gonga Uhuru Kabisa?
Which one?
At the rally. I didn't speak Uhuru at all. I listened to you.
Which rally? This one not...
The rally in Jacaranda.
Mimi, I feel bad when you guys insult my boss. Kila time mnachapa president, sijui mwizi, sijui corruption, please. Hiyo mwachane naye kabisa. Yeah? Wachana na hiyo kabisa, alafu mimi ndaangalia mambo yenu. But please respect the president. Fanyeni siasa kutafuta kura, but make sure hataji kwa hizo marali. Please. Msitaje president mali yote ile. Kindly. Hiyo mimi nimekubega. Nitakuwa naangalia mambo yenu ya campaign, vile nawasaidia. Don't mention the president.
I didn't talk Uhuru at all.
Did Kidero speak?
Kidero went to speak. He went just before me. Can I send you the link, the video?
Yeah.
Then I tell you exactly where to go. If you go to 104, from the time the periscope started, if you go to 104, you'll hear Kidero.
Yeah.
And then immediately after Kidero, you'll hear me.
Okay. And you are saying the crowd was not happy with him?
No, nothing, no response, no reaction. Zero.
Okay.
He talked like a fool himself. And then Mweke didn't even come with him. And then also I've asked Kidero, in fact I have a message I've sent to Kidero, telling Kidero, please give me something for my campaign. Yes, Governor.
Aya, nime succeed.
Let me tell you, I must love you a lot. to honestly sit in this whole.
No, for now, Mr. I don't want you to love me because I have my wife. Ile madhambi tushafanya nayo hata ikuwa ya zamani. Because after hii mambo ya drama ya Shebesh na sasa I'm the governor of Nairobi, mimi sitaki madrama. Don't love me but I'll still help you. Nimeswali unajua I had to do what I did ndio udoubt ndio wafanye.
Yeah, but you know what I want?
Yeah.
I'm sitting here, I'm still in that restaurant with my watch.
Yeah.
Abdi's already made contact with Kaloki.
Already ashapata?
Right? Yeah, I told him.
You know to convert is just a minute, huh?
Yeah.
Wamesha convert. So I managed to do 6, nimetoa pia Kenya shilling ile niko nayo yote. 6 more. So it is 36 coming. Plus the one now you'll be having 37.
So, okay, one is coming in cash, which I give all watch, and 37 is going to the account, yeah?
Yeah. 36 is going to the account, not 37.
Okay.
So you ingine nita request niifanye kesho.
Sawa, no problem.
Alafu hata kipata kesho kutwa ni sawa. Hata kipata day after tomorrow asijali.
No problem. But before they sign the affidavit,
yeah.
I want you to tell him how you want the affidavit written so that he can send them to you. They are signed, the withdrawals, everything. I want you to agree with him.
You know, because of the hii mambo mingi ya threats imekuwa, everybody is scared, even my own lawyers, huh? So yeah, jua tu hata withdrawal anasema tu out of goodwill, aseme tu negotiate.
Sawa.
Aseme tu out of goodwill nini basi.
Okay, wait, he's on the phone right now. Watch amalizie simu ni I speak to him and then I'll call you.
Umpatie niongee naye haya.
Thank you very much, viewers, wherever you were. Those who did not hear.
Like me, I'm shocked.
Yes.
Sounds like a traitor there.
Yes, I was. You said I wanted to play it for Miriam because she did not have time to hear it, all of it.
I just did.
It's a sorry state.
I'm shocked.
It's a sorry state. If you hear this,
but I'm not judging still.
I'm not making any judgment also, but these are two grown-ups. This is how people in this town die. You can see the confusion.
Wow,
Chidero is useless. This is useless.
Yeah.
This what many.
There's no honor.
There's no honor. Many. Hey.
What do you mean, men?
Oh, men. You know, men can kill each other. Have you seen this?
It's dangerous.
What does the husband of this woman think? And these are leaders who should show good example.
Is that why it's very difficult to have a lot of women in leadership? Because sometimes you don't have the money for the campaigns. And
so you tell me
you
where
have to sink that low.
No,
for
tell
you
me
to,
where the leadership qualities are here.
You have to sink that low for you to even get sponsorship.
Where are the leadership qualities here?
In both leaders, it's
there's no morals. So the public officers, the morals have collapsed. In Africa, elsewhere in Africa, we see the same pattern. We see people taping each other. We see people taking photographs. We see people, when your husband is asleep, you go and take a photo. You want to sell it to get money. Why should you sell?
People do that.
Yes.
Their husbands.
They have, people, you know, women, when they are mad,
And I'll take a photo of my husband.
And share to you know, at that time, the husband is not even a husband now.
Is that person?
You are doing it to please this Sonko man.
Okay.
Didn't you see what Sonko said? Don't call me, I love you.
Because he mentioned he had a problem with the former women rep.
Yes.
He does not want any more problems.
Yes.
But I feel as though we could look at it from many different perspectives. But also I feel as though Sonko, this was a setup. He knew what he was doing, and he was leading her on towards this conversation. And he knew his recording, so he was very careful in what he was choosing to say.
Because she was also very, very. She's sorry. Sorry.
Yes, indeed. It's fine. We are. Bismarck will understand, but hey, I think you're saying now you see that why Doctor is concerned, and you're saying this seems to be a traitor in a noble party.
Exactly. This seems Baba is being betrayed. Baba is being betrayed. His name is being misused. Under this, Madame Passaris was the loudest mouth against we Jubilee insulted our president.
That's the traitor coming in there.
Yes. She insulted President Uhuru Kenyatta so much.
He's working in cahoots with a different party.
Yeah.
Because at that time, there was no handshake yet.
Look at it. We have forgotten. But when people keep on bringing us back to Jerusalem, when we left Jerusalem or Jericho, that's it.
And she's taking.
Can we call it a day, or we are still on?
I think we should call it a day. But also, when we look at when it comes to morality in terms of leadership in Africa, look at former President Jacob Zuma of South Africa. He was until now he's still in court over scandals that happened during his reigns. So it appears as though citizens of Africa have become very complacent with bad behavior, and we do not require much from our leaders, and so they work with impunity, and they do not really care how much, because we don't hold them accountable on their actions, especially. And most of the times they really bring shame even to the office and the position they hold in public service, but they get away with it. Why is our expectation so low when it comes to the leaders we elect or have?
Miriam, I just want to read something here. In Africa, however, the script is different. Leaders will stick to the office regardless, even if they have been proved beyond reasonable doubt that they have failed the moral test and have acted in a manner that means the authority of the office or position they hold in the public service. Why is impunity enshrined in the public service in Africa?
Have you accepted it? Yes.
Yes, we have. Our thief is our thief.
Yes.
We welcome our thief. If someone has globed the bank, the villagers will hide him. No villager will want the police to take this man, even if they know where he is.
Yes.
Because he's our son. Don't bring our nanny's son. In London, it's different. Your own daughter, your own son will say he's upstairs in the room hiding in a wardrobe.
Yes.
Because there's a social contract. So the idea why I brought this topic today is that both the governor and Madame Passaris have come from very wretched backgrounds.
For them to be leaders now in the
wretched backgrounds.
Yes.
Sonko admitted on the tape that he was imprisoned 220 how many times. He jumped in the prison. That's a background. Can be very dangerous.
In any moral thinking society,
yes.
You not even
Passaris also equally has jumped from one frying pan to another in terms of marriage, and their marriage was in public. Disagreement, marriage was in public.
That's normal.
It might have disagreement. It should not be normal.
But marriage is ending.
No, but it should not. What is it? Me, when I was marrying my wife, did I ask anybody?
You did not tweet about it?
No, did I? I did not tweet about it that I'm going to marry my wife. So if we have a disagreement with my wife, we finish it. If nobody will even know we have gone away.
Hashtag marriage thing.
No.
Okay.
The problem comes with this type of marriage, which is sponsored.
Public. It's a matter of public affairs.
You saw the marriage between some news anchor with another news anchor. You saw they went to Dubai. It's a sponsored marriage. It broke after 6 months. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do, and I'm sure a lot of
they enjoyed the desert. What?
Yes.
You are enjoying on somebody's money. Me, I married on my own money, and the people did not come to give me a penny to do. I bought things for people to eat.
Should be like that.
Wakule. Kuna mtu kulishondea pesa. Tena akuja anasema, oh, even the wife, we have a share. I mean, yeah.
Well, if I paid for the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Now she's back, so.
Tulijenga pesa, ulinajengea nani pesa?
Tulichanga, yeah.
Don't changa pesa for me, for marriage. Then you are useless in the community.
You become a communal.
A communal wife.
Husband,
In fact, somebody can claim a part of your wife. Yes, I told my children when they are doing weddings, they call me myself. I will pay the money. Don't want this contribution, stupid. Contribution ya nini? Kanda. You have, that's it, I will contribute. How much is it? 5,000 pounds. 5,000 pounds. Chukua. Wedding, gali, kwisha. Enda. The only thing you promise them is no rent. Don't come to ask me for rent. Unless you are being mortgaged.
And no divorce.
Divorce can happen. Because they are younger people.
Yes. Timothy Mbole is saying, sorry to say, but when will they learn that when dealing with Sonko, you have to think double twice? I know, like, you can't just be careless.
I can't go to Sonko. Me, I told you what the governor did to me yesterday, didn't I? The other day. Yes.
I've forgotten. Joseph Kihato, you're having a good laugh. So am I. Thank you for...
You don't know what he did to me. It was a very good thing and bad, but very good. But I also paid it quietly.
Oh, yeah, the bill. That
the bill. I was left with a bill of 121,000 in a certain club. And the waiters knew me.
And you had to protect your good name, so you paid.
The good name of myself and the governor.
The governor.
By then he was a senator. He's a Jubilee man, so there is nothing wrong. So I also waited some time. When I found as I was seated somewhere, somebody brought money. And I said, thank you, today I'm taking this money.
Yeah, people should think double twice, Timothy, when you know you're dealing with Sonko, I think, because he has proved that he is going to record you, and someone is making just a joke of it on social media, and you're saying Sonko is the best recording artist. He's the best recording artist. He's going to record you. So when you're dealing with him, just be mindful. And if you have to talk with him in private, maybe you talk to him one-on-one. But he could be having a recorder in the pocket. I don't know if I would even trust him at all. Who knows? All right. So we leave that for today there. Or Miguna has tweeted again. So anyway, that is that. When it comes to Africa, we really...
That's what life is.
Yes, we don't require...
Viewers, thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow.
Yes.
God bless you. God bless everything. Let's have morals. Public officers resign once you are implicated in things that you see will bring about distribute. The Deputy Chief Justice, Mwiru, get off and go home. I'd forgotten that one. Get home. You have dented the name of the court. The Kenyan Supreme Court is not the same court with your presence inside there. Get out and allow some other younger lawyers, women, they come and play a part in it. Okay. Yes. Thank you very much, Miriam. And I think we have struggled up to the end of the topic.
Yes.
May God help us. We have said it. We have a disclaimer. All these things are in public domain.
All right. Good. Yes. See you tomorrow.
must be our goal and our guide. And all that we strive for as a human family, dignity and hope, progress and prosperity, depends on peace. But peace depends on us.